Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be another keto-ish update, fitness update, that type of video, because I posted a poll on my fitness Instagram, which I will leave linked down below. But if you follow me there, it's Sophia's Lifestyle _. I started that page not that long ago. I think like maybe 4 months ago, I believe. Started that page, and that is where I kind of send all of you guys for like people that follow my beauty page. I send you guys to that page when you want to know more fitness and keto and lifestyle stuff. So without getting too far off topic, I posted a poll asking if you guys wanted an update video, and 100% of you guys said yes. So that's what I'm going to be filming today. It's been 6 months, which is crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead. I want to jump into this video because I don't want it to be super long. So if you're new, please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you like keto fitness videos, and let's go. So I kind of just journaled some things or some notes, and I kind of went through the DMs with you guys that I've been responding to actively and talking to you guys, seeing what the most common questions were, because I noticed a lot of the questions that I get daily are pretty much the same. A lot of you guys, if you follow my beauty account, have been asking me a lot of fitness keto questions on my page, which is totally fine. I don't mind that at all because I know a lot of you guys are interested, but I always reference you guys to my Sophia's Lifestyle page. So if you're not following me on that page, just follow me. I highly recommend it because I give you guys lots of tips and tricks, and I DM you guys and I talk to you guys a lot more. I'm more engaged on that page just because it's what I'm very passionate about and it's my lifestyle. So I love talking about it, and I love helping other people just starting keto or wanting to start keto or a lifestyle change. I'm just very more active, or I'm much more active on that page. So I always recommend to follow me there if you want to talk to me directly about fitness and keto, because I do not respond to DMs on my beauty page about fitness and keto. So keep that in mind. So first things first, it has been a little over 6 months. I started my journey in July 12th, 2018. It's crazy it's already been this long. I can't believe it's been this long. I did film a part 1, I guess you could say, lifestyle keto video, so I'll leave it linked down below. If you haven't watched that, go watch it, it'll help you. But it's been 6 months, over 6 months now, which is crazy. I feel like the time is just flying. It's insane. A lot of you guys asked me how I started, why I started, and in the part 1 video I talk a lot about that, so I'll leave that link down below. I'm going to keep referencing that video in this video because I don't want to keep repeating myself. But yeah, I'll leave that link down below if you want to see how and why I started. But I am going to talk a little bit about how to start, because I get that question in every single DM. You know, when I type to you guys, you usually send me really long paragraphs. That question's always in there. So my advice on how to start keto or a new lifestyle change, doesn't matter what you're doing, you need to be ready mentally. I think that's the biggest thing. If you're not ready mentally, then it's not gonna work. It's not gonna happen for you. You're gonna just give up when a hard time comes. So you really need to make sure that you're 100% mentally ready for it. That is the thing that I struggled with the most. I had wanted to start a lifestyle change for years. Even when I was in college, I wanted to start a lifestyle change, but I just mentally wasn't there, and I knew if I started, I would give up, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted to make sure that I could 100% be committed mentally, and that's honestly the biggest tip on how to start that I can give you guys. If you're not 100% ready, you're gonna fail. It's that simple. So you need to be ready. That's my advice on how to start. Now, how to start keto is completely different than any other diet or lifestyle. I hate using the keto diet as a term because it's more like a lifestyle now. A lot of you guys asked me how to start in terms of food. I believe that's what you guys mean when you say how do you start in terms of food. I always recommend this to you guys when I'm DMing you. You need to purge. You need to purge your entire kitchen, your entire pantry. I don't care if you just went to the grocery store and you're ready to start. Just throw all that crap away. I swear it'll make your life so much easier. Just purge it all. Even if you spend $500 at the grocery store on new food for like the month, just purge it. It has to go. The chips, the candy, the gluten, the bread, all of that, you just need to hack it and throw it away. Even if you hate wasting food, I hate wasting food. I am a firm believer in not wasting food. But when I started the keto diet, I purged my whole entire kitchen and pantry, and that was probably the #1 thing I am so happy I did, because there were times when I first started my journey where I felt like I was going to pop and where I wanted to cheat, but I didn't have anything in my house to cheat on, or cheat with, I should say, so I wasn't able to. So not having those foods readily available to you in your house is something that is really good when you're just starting, because you know you're trying to fight all these cravings and tendencies and habits that you've already formed throughout your life that you're trying to break. So if you don't have any of those foods around, it's pretty impossible to break them, because you're not going, well, I don't, or chances are you probably won't either, but chances are if you're gonna go to the grocery store to get stuff, you know, put the effort in to thinking, wow, I really want a bag of chips. I'm gonna get in my car, drive to the grocery store, go to the chip aisle, because you're seeking out chips, pick out a bag of chips I want, then buy it, then stuff my face with them. Chances are you're not gonna do that, because you're gonna think about it and be like, okay, it's not worth the chip. It is not worth the chip. Let me tell you, it's not worth the chip. So that's what I always recommend. Just purge your kitchen, purge your refrigerator. I swear it is really, really awesome. The next step that I always tell you guys to do, once you have done the purge, that I call it the purge, once you have done the purge, you need to go grocery shopping again. I recommend, I have like a keto starter kit picture here. I'm trying to pull it up on my Instagram that I posted, gosh, probably right when I first started my page here. Yeah, it was the second picture I posted. It's a keto starter kit of images and descriptions and explanations of why I would recommend these foods when you're first starting out. So this is the picture on my Instagram that you're gonna wanna find. It's the second one I ever posted, like I said, and I just give so much detailed information about every single food I would recommend you guys buy. The big foods that I recommend you buying right when you start is bacon and avocado, because I ate a lot of that when I first started. Now I hardly eat bacon, but I mean, it's something that I felt I needed to get through the first couple months of my journey. Was I needed the bacon and avocado, so I always recommend that when I'm starting. Also, Lily's chocolate. I didn't find this till a couple months into my keto journey until I really started researching stuff. So having me tell you guys buy Lily's chocolate, because when you're craving chocolate or something sweet, it's a lifesaver. It's a game changer. I highly recommend it. I love all of her flavors. She has like this sea salt caramel that's really nice. She has the original, which is my favorite. She has a creamy milk. She has a wafer. She has so many different kinds. Highly recommend buying a couple bars of those. I buy mine off Thrive because they're so much cheaper anywhere else. Also really recommend buying a sheet ton of almond flour. Now that I'm kind of like in this lifestyle, I just have like a huge clear plastic container, and I just buy bags and bags of almond flour and make sure it's always full. Since I cook a lot now that I am doing this lifestyle, it's harder to go out and eat, so I cook a lot of things with almond flour. You need to make sure you have a ton of it on hand. Also make sure you have a lot of coconut flour on hand, because those two are huge. Of course, you know, you want to make sure you have a lot of veggies. A lot of my grocery shopping now is just the perimeter of the grocery store. I never go on the inside of it unless I need me some Diet Coke, but all my grocery shopping is done on the perimeter. I buy a lot of cauliflower, I buy a lot of bell pepper, I buy a lot of broccoli, a lot of really, really good veggies. I don't need a ton of fruit because fruit contains sugar, which if you are starting the keto diet or on the keto diet, you know you can't have a lot of fruit, but fruit that you can have is like strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries. So I do tend to lean towards those if I do want a sweeter fruit. I'm gonna keep reading off this. So another thing that you guys have been asking me lately since I started posting is my gym routine and would I recommend you work out? How do you start to work out on keto, etc. So I tell everyone this in my DMs when you guys ask me. I didn't start exercising on keto until like 2 months ago. So the first like 4 months of keto, I did no exercise at all. So that is another thing that is 100% optional, and it depends on you individually. If you feel like you have that type of energy when you first start keto that you can work out, then round of applause, because I didn't have that energy, nor did I have that motivation. Mentally, I was already going through a lot of changes, and my body was going through a lot of changes to where I felt like adding me exercising was gonna just be too much for me at this point. So I really wanted to wait until my lifestyle and body was fully adjusted to this lifestyle. That way when I did start working out, I knew it was something I could stick with. Also, before I started working out, like a couple weeks before I started working out, I was hitting a plateau and I was kind of realizing that I needed to add fitness back into my routine. And then I also noticed my body started craving it for some reason. Like I felt trapped. I felt like I needed to start exercising. So that's why I started. I work out Monday through Friday. A lot of you have been asking me my gym routine. And to film a gym routine, I'm not going to film a gym routine just because my gym is full of older people, and it's a very, very strict personal training gym. So I don't know how they feel about filming, but there's a lot of trainers there when I'm working out who are personally training other people, and I just feel like I don't want to invade anyone's personal space or anything like that, and I'm just not comfortable filming in public either. So I'm not going to film a gym routine, but I will tell you guys what I do. So I typically start with HIIT. Now if you don't like cardio, then you don't have to do as much cardio as I do. I love cardio, so that's why I incorporate so much cardio into my gym routine. I've always been a more cardio driven person versus a weights person, but if you like more free weights and machines, then of course change your workout towards that and don't do what I do, because if you hate cardio, you're not going to stick with your gym routine if you are doing cardio. So just keep that in mind. My gym routine, like I said, it consists through Monday through Friday or Tuesday through Friday, depending on how I'm feeling for the week. But Monday through Friday is typically what I aim for, and then I have rest days on Saturday and on Sunday. Monday through Friday, when I start at the gym, I usually go about 8:30 to 9:30, somewhere in that window. And what I first do when I walk into the gym is I just go straight to the treadmill and stretch. I do HIIT, so I have like a cycle that I do on my phone that I found on Pinterest that is great. It is great. It's a 20-minute HIIT workout where I'm just like sprinting and running the entire time. And then, so like I said, I do that for 20 to 25 minutes depending. And then once I'm done with that, I do a like incline interval thing that I kind of like doing. I don't know, I kind of made it up myself. Once I'm done, like I said, with the HIIT, I'll do my incline interval, and I'll keep raising the incline every couple minutes until I'm at the highest incline, and I'm walking at a 4 speed. So I'm really burning a lot of calories and going uphill. So it's really great for your heart too. And then once again, I'll bring it back down, and that's another 20 minutes. So I do over 40 minutes of cardio every single time. But like I said, if you're not a cardio girl or boy, you're not gonna want to do what I do, because I love cardio. And then I follow up, and depending on if it's Monday through Friday, I do different things. So my weight session usually consists of 30 to 40 minutes as well. And there I'll either do my arms. So today I did my arms. Today was an arm day, because what's today? Today's Thursday. So today I did my arms, and then other days I do my legs, my abs, my shoulders, my back, all that kind of thing. It just depends on what day of the week it is and if I'm sore or how I'm feeling. So that kind of just varies. Also, sometimes if I'm really tired and really sore, I'll skip weights and just do my 40 minutes of cardio. It doesn't 100% relate to the gym, but I mean, kind of. A lot of you guys asked me about my weight loss. So on Instagram, I post my weight loss and all that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in it, just head over to my lifestyle account. You'll be able to see it. I update my bio with how many months and pounds I'm at. Right now, currently my weight, I just weighed myself this morning. I weigh 152 pounds, which is the lowest I have ever weighed since before high school, I believe. Is that right? I think that's right, which is crazy. Yeah, I weigh 152 pounds right now. I'm 5'8". A lot of you guys asked me how tall I am. I'm 5'8", so I'm very tall. 5'8", 152 pounds. And like I said, it's the smallest I've been since high school or before high school. I mean, honestly, in my current memory, I don't ever remember myself being this small ever, which is really weird because, I mean, it's like, whoa. It's just weird. It's a trip. It's a trip once you see your body changing and everything. But it's very, very motivating. Now that I'm doing this, you know, like obviously I want to keep going. A lot of you guys ask me if I want to maintain this weight or if I want to keep losing weight. I get that question a lot in person too. Like a lot of people I know, like in my circle, ask me if I want to keep losing weight or if I want to maintain this weight, and I usually tell them I want to keep losing weight, but I want to tone and I want to get muscle. So with muscle, you know, muscle weighs more than fat. So I feel like I'm going to gain weight, but I'm going to lean out and have more muscle. So that's what I'm kind of going for. And that's why I also started the gym, because I really wanted to start tightening up and toning my body. So that is my goal for 2019. I want to be more toned and I want to have more muscle, and I don't know what'll happen with my weight, honestly. I don't really pay attention that much anymore excuse me, to my weight as I did when I first started. Now I just kind of step on the scale once in a while and see if I'm maintaining or if I'm losing, but it's not as a big deal to me as it was in the beginning when I really wanted to lose a lot of weight. Like you guys know, I started this journey at over 200 pounds, so it's pretty crazy that I've lost this much weight, but moving on. Okay, I'm looking at my, what is that called? I'm looking at my timer right now on my camera, and this video is already over 20 minutes. So I'm just gonna talk about one last thing in this video, because I hate when these videos are so long. I feel like it's a lot of information thrown at you guys at once, and I don't like doing that. So the last thing I'm gonna talk about is my intermittent fasting. So usually if you're doing a ketogenic diet, I would say 90% of the people are intermittent fasting. I intermittent fasted probably from my 3-month to 4-month, 5-month period, every single day, and I was obsessed with it. I stopped intermittent fasting, and now I kind of do it whenever I want. Intermittent fasting has so many amazing benefits. If you guys want to know all the amazing benefits, just type in intermittent fasting on Google and you'll be able to read about it. Now, the reason why I pulled back from intermittent fasting, one, is because that's when my New York trip was, and I didn't want to have to worry about intermittent fasting on my trip. And then when I came back, I just kind of fell off the intermittent fasting train. Also, when I was intermittent fasting, I really noticed that I would become kind of obsessed in a sense, whereas if I had my feeding window, if I didn't eat in between those exact hours, for instance, dinner, if I didn't eat in between that hour for dinner, I just wouldn't eat until the next day. And it just became a really unhealthy, vicious cycle that I kind of found forming into like an eating disorder in some form, just because I would stop eating through the day. And if I didn't eat dinner, I just wouldn't eat anything, and I would go to bed hungry. So that's why I stopped intermittent fasting. Now I kind of just eat what I want, when I want, whatever time of day I want. I don't care. But I I really felt like it was becoming like a type of just eating order for me, because also too during that time of my journey, that's when I lost the most weight. I lost like what was it? God, I was losing like 10 pounds in a week, and it was like fast. So I don't recommend it for me, but I mean, if you're able to, you know, hit those windows, hit those times of intermittent fasting, I highly would recommend you do it. I don't do it though for that reason, because I became so obsessed with it. So now I kind of just do my own type of fasting. I say that super loose though, because I don't want you guys coming for me saying, you're not fasting, you're not fasting. I just don't eat like 3 or 4 hours before I go to bed. It's that simple. If I have a late dinner, like when I get off work around 9 or so, I usually don't go to bed till 11 or 12, so I just don't eat. That's what I find works best for me and my body and my schedule, so that's what I like to do. Intermittent fasting is a very useful, great tool if you use it right. I wasn't using it right, and I don't think it fits my lifestyle or my life schedule right now, so I don't do intermittent fasting. But that was the last thing I wanted to touch on this video for part 2. Those, like I said, I just went through the most common asked questions and kind of expanded on them for you guys. I hope this video was helpful. If you guys want to see, you know, more keto lifestyle videos, of course, just let me know down below. Make sure you follow my keto lifestyle page. I always recommend it because, like I said, I'm very active on there, and I love talking to you guys about fitness and health and all that kind of stuff. So thank you for watching. Like always, give this video a thumbs up, leave me your comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.